going?
Oh, yeah, nah, pretty good.
Thinking we should chuck a podcast. What do you reckon?
Oh, yeah, nah, I can. Come round, let's do a thing. You going to kick us off?
Hey guys.
Come on.
Come on down.
So what's going on, everyone?
What's going on, everyone?
Welcome to...
What do you reckon?
Yep.
Nailed it. Season 2, round 11. Welcome back. And we have our special guest today, Taneil Hennessy.
I thought you were going to say me then.
No.
Am I a guest today?
Sure. I guess you kind of are, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, welcome to What Do You Reckon?
Thank you.
This is already weird for me.
You don't know how to react anymore, do you?
I don't know, because it's my wife. It's like
So we've got Taneil on. What are we talking about?
we thought today we would smash out an episode, because I guess some people have been following along with the story of Taneil and I and creating a human.
Mm-hmm.
And we've done well this time. And we're getting there. We're getting close. We're 9 weeks out.
8.5 weeks.
8.5 weeks. Wow. What is that? What's the birth month then?
October 18.
October. Scorpio?
Virgo?
Virgo. Okay. Cool.
What does that mean, though? What's a Virgo?
I don't know.
There'll be Virgos listening right now saying good stuff.
Good stuff.
There'll be people that don't like Virgos who'll be saying bad stuff.
We'll update that in the next episode. I'll do some astrology
Yeah.
on the babby.
I want to say Virgos, when I first meet little Henny, is I'm like, do Virgos just always cry?
Yeah.
Because this one does.
True. Yeah, there you go.
Maybe
I think a lot of serial killers are Virgos.
Oh, fuck, don't say that.
A lot of them are Pisces too, which I'm
Is
a
that-
Pisces, yeah.
I believe that.
All right. So I guess we'll talk all things pregnancy.
Yep.
Because we obviously had the episode which, Taneil, you didn't get to be part of, which was about the miscarriage, which was obviously a very big event for you guys.
Important point to bring up. Now, Taneil, you figured this out, or you saw this. Mm-hmm. What is this week, month?
Oh, so on Sunday, the 22nd, it is National Rainbow Baby Day.
What does that mean?
So pregnancy loss.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This
Yeah,
Sunday.
This Sunday.
Wow. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
So what is that raising awareness for? Is it...
Just around mothers and dads that have, lost their babies, and just a stigma around that as well. So, because no one really talks about it.
No. And that was like the feedback we got from that episode of it's nice for people to just speak openly and honestly about it. So it's not such a taboo shame type thing. It's like, because it is so common and like we should all be there for each other.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, do you want to talk about that? Touch on like your experience of it?
Yeah. So, well, I was pretty open online about it.
First of all, that was the easiest thing to do, is once you were open about it, it was so easy to talk about it after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the hardest thing is sort of opening the door, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't know how people are going to react, or like, are you doing it for sympathy or whatever?
Yeah.
Whereas that wasn't the case for us. Like, people already knew close to us that we were trying for so long already. So, yeah, I just thought we needed to share it.
And when we did finally share it, the amount of messages, and we've said this in the episode, is that it was hundreds, probably
so
1,000.
many, and like so many people I know that haven't told people.
Yeah.
They've just been too afraid to.
Even friends, like I didn't even know that had miscarriages.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, seeing, I guess, my post really helped them talk about it as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Because it is 1 in 4. 1 in 4 pregnancies is miscarriage.
Wow.
And
That's crazy.
I didn't know that until it happened,
Yeah.
because no one talked about it. Not that we were the first people to ever talk about it. It's just we were never in that bubble. So,
no.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've heard of people having them before, obviously, but in terms of people I know, close friends and acquaintances, you guys are the first to experience that. So that's like even my first foray into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, as a friend on the outside, it's like, what do you do? What do you say? There's really nothing that you can do apart from just be like, here for you type thing. But, even just like being there for people going through it, experiencing it, just like, I guess that helped you guys actually speaking about it and knowing that then everybody around you is your support network and is ready to support that.
Yeah. And I also wanted to like not pretend that I was okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So, you know, and people, I'm pretty transparent with how I am. So if I was in a shit mood, like I wanted people to know why. I didn't want to be fake and put a front on. Like, this is why I'm feeling like this. So
yeah, you're not just in a mood today and being bratty or something.
Yeah. So I think that's another reason why as well that I wanted to share it, because I feel like people put on this front.
For sure.
Like when it happens. So, and I feel like it's probably harder for guys as well to like understand.
We're in a different position where we are feeling the pain, but only mentally.
Yeah.
See, but we want to almost feel it physically as well to just get that part, like how would I say,
But so you understand.
So we understand more as about what you're actually going through.
Yeah.
But all we can do is just be as comforting as we possibly can. That's all we can do. That's part of like pregnancy as well. And when the birth comes, is like, what can we do to just make things easier?
Yeah. And it's difficult for guys because like being there for your partner, you can't know exactly like what you felt and experienced, Taneil, you know, like because it happens external of us. Whereas for you, it's literally your body, your consciousness that gets affected by it. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's tough.
But yeah, so things are going well now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we had 1 month, like a cycle, and then we fell pregnant again the next month. So so soon. You
do hear of that a lot as well, that people that miscarriage, like if they get straight back on the horse, the second one's a breeze.
Well, I was told that and I didn't muck around. So nor did Taneil. But it was just when I did my research, and that was not really much. It's me on my phone. Like, apparently we should try straight away.
Yeah. So, well, you got to get the all clear first, like from the doctor, to make sure the baby's all gone, like the fetus or I don't know what they call it. Sorry.
Yeah.
But they make sure it's all gone first, and then they'll tell you can start trying again.
Yeah. Right.
So,
do you think that it like helped psychologically deal with the miscarriage being like getting straight back into it again, or did it sort of like cast any doubts for you guys? Or
I think so. And we always had, our goal was to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Like we never wanted to like leave it any longer. Like it already been like 18 months.
Sure.
So
to get to that point.
Did it feel like you were pushing the miscarriage to the side, or did it feel as though it was helping with the healing process though?
I think for me, helping with the healing. What do you reckon, Liam?
Well, yeah, it definitely helped after that. I don't know if there was, because we didn't grieve for very long. It was like a bittersweet moment.
Yeah.
See, because the reason I say that is when we found out that we were pregnant, Taneil, it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm pregnant again, like the big happy thing. Yeah. When Taneil fell pregnant the second time, it was like, okay, what do we do now? Like we were so, like, how would I say, careful about the whole situation.
Sure.
We just want everything to go well. So we're very, how would I say, we're just cautious this time.
Yeah, just cautious and mindful, you know, that it could happen again.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything's looking good and you're sort of in that healthy stage now. So it's awesome.
He is crazy and
okay. Well,
active.
That's one
Swimming
thing.
around a lot.
Yeah, so I've told Taneil, because Taneil always says, oh, he's a psycho. I'm just like, please stop saying that.
If he was like kicking your bladder.
He's active. He's healthy and active.
That's so good. Yeah, well, because obviously a bunch of questions got sent in about this. And so one of them is relevant. Somebody asked, how did you manage with the heartbreak month after month and staying hopeful when trying to conceive?
So my tip would be, I think after the maybe 5th month, I stopped taking pregnancy tests because you get so excited, you start trying, and then they always say, don't do a pregnancy test until your missed period.
Right.
So if you don't get your period, then do a test.
Yeah.
And I was being too hopeful and doing tests before.
Oh.
So you'd get let down and then you're like, I'm not pregnant, and then you get your period and it's just like, it's just worse.
Yeah, right.
So then, my tip would be definitely don't take pregnancy tests. Don't even buy them unless
so you're not tempted either.
Yeah, unless you fully think you're pregnant and you don't get your period. Then go to the chemist and get a pregnancy test.
Okay.
My thing was just focus on other shit.
Yeah.
So do those, like, the mentality that we've always had is just do the things you love.
Yep.
So when you focus more on other things, and like clearly this is make this plan B.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, right.
Don't make it your main goal to have a kid. Just let that happen naturally.
Yeah, right.
Still go on with your day-to-day life because that's still going to happen no matter what.
Yeah, so you take the pressure to perform off yourself in a way.
Yeah. So
it's definitely, I don't know, everyone's going to answer that differently. So,
but for you, it was that thing of like, yeah, we are trying, so we're going to be trying, but life goes on. So if it happens, amazing. Yeah.
And then after a year that it didn't happen, we went and got checked. So we went and saw like fertility, did all the tests and everything, got all heaps of stuff done. Everything came back good. So we were like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Like,
timing.
We're fine. Like nothing's wrong. And then our doctor said it's just timing because our timing is so off with Liam on night shift.
Yeah.
So I would be ovulating when he's at work or like something like that.
Yeah, I was getting messages from Taneil to say, come home now. I never did.
No.
But you did. And then, but yeah, I used to say when I was leaving work, I was like, all right, boys, I'm going to work. It's true, eh?
Oh, God. No.
Going to your second job.
Yeah, going to no, boys, I got a bit of overtime. But yeah. So, I guess that's the answer was to how to deal with the heartbreak month after month.
Yeah.
There is no easy answer to that.
Yeah.
It's just don't make it the number one thing on your mind.
Have other priorities, but that's still a goal.
Yeah. And definitely, the sooner you get checked, the better, I think, just to have that clarity.
Yeah, okay.
So
on that note, what were some of the procedures that you got done?
So I had the blood test done where they check your hormones and everything. And then I had like a tracker to see my cycle, which was always perfect. My ovulation to make sure I'm ovulating, that was perfect. And then I had a procedure called HCG ultrasound where they basically open you up down there and flush your tubes out and see if there's any blockages and stuff like that. That was all fine. So, and they said after that procedure, a lot of people fall pregnant because they've cleaned you out.
Okay.
So
we heard that from quite a lot of people.
I got that done in July and then we fell pregnant with the first baby in September.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that was a thing.
Clean the pipes out.
I guess that right there is something for people trying to remember as well, is that like getting checked out by fertility specialists is always a good thing, but like don't be disheartened if it's taking a while because it is just like those natural rhythms of two separate people's physiology that have to match up at some point. And like you do hear about people that they try once and fall pregnant instantly. Like you know, even people on one night stands that end up with kids and
crazy,
stuff. But then for other people, it does take a lot longer, and it's, you know, your sexual health, your internal health might actually be perfect, but there is definitely rhythms to fertility and pregnancy that have to be matched on both sides. So, and something like night shift with circadian rhythms and all that can really affect that.
Oh, definitely. I would say that.
Like, you know, you might not have had your strongest swimmers at the gate.
No.
Well,
like,
he did get that checked.
Yeah.
That was an awkward experience too.
So yeah.
We don't have to talk about that one.
All right, next question.
So similar vein, somebody said, how are you feeling after being pregnant? No, how are you feeling being pregnant after the miscarriage? Hope that's not too personal.
I feel good, but I didn't feel as excited as I was with the first pregnancy.
Right.
So I didn't get that initial feeling of when I saw the pregnancy test with the 2 lines like I did the first time.
Yeah.
Sure.
And with the first one, I was taking like bump pics every week, like super early on. Whereas this pregnancy, I've only ever taken 2 pictures the whole pregnancy.
Okay.
And that's the ones where, you know, the girl, you stand in front of the same wall, same position, same outfit. I've only ever taken 2.
Yeah, right.
Just because I was always so paranoid or like I didn't want all these memories because I've still got like all these memories of the first one in my phone still.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
just automatically made
the
you a
first
bit more
one definitely
cautious.
took away the excitement for this one.
Yeah.
But now I think after like week 25, that's when I felt more connected and
once we got the all clears from a lot of things, you start becoming more attached then.
Yeah, right.
It was very hard to become attached to what was happening.
Because generally, isn't it after like 12 weeks that you sort of consider to be
out
in
of
the
first,
clear?
12 and then the 20-week one.
20 weeks, yeah. So 20 weeks is the big scan there.
Okay.
Where they check for everything.
Cool.
So
yeah, when we were doing this 20-week scan, I remember this one thing that amazed me is that when they're checking for like Down syndrome and all that, she's like zooming in on his
hands. That's where they can check for.
Yeah, there's they have one.
The bone.
Yeah, there's one extra bone.
Yeah.
If it's the child's Down syndrome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was, and then
never heard of that.
And then something on the back of their head can detect something else, and it's insane.
That's crazy.
So that big 20 that goes for like an hour when they go through everything like that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's so cool. Were there any changes you made to achieve a successful pregnancy?
Nah.
Not really. We're still doing like active, same lifestyle. No.
Yeah.
No massive changes?
Well, there was nothing that I was told I had to change
Sure.
because, science-wise, I was fine.
Yeah.
So, and, always like generally like eating well and going to the gym and whatever. So, but I think maybe my stress levels went down a lot like this year.
Mm-hmm.
So
there was a
maybe
big
that
stressful period when the miscarriage happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
With work and things like that. So
yeah,
that was, I think we tried to focus on, with coming open, help our stress levels go way down.
Yeah.
And being open.
Yeah.
We weren't trying to bottle anything up.
Yeah.
So
and I'd always take on like other people's stress, at work or, with friends. Like I always, I always want to help everyone. Do you know what I mean?
You take on their problems a bit.
Yeah. And so this year I really said to myself, it's going to be about me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just establishing some boundaries.
Yeah.
Just when big things happen, we just started putting ourselves first.
Yeah.
For Winston, for example, when he went blind, nothing else mattered except we just had to do what we had to do in our bubble.
Yeah.
And we were open about it straight away.
Because it's even, doing stuff like the podcast, which is fun.
Yeah.
But it's just like an added thing to your day. So it's just like, we'll just put that on pause for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good that we're doing it now because it means things are going good again.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Sick.
Good.
Yeah.
Somebody said, we kind of already covered it, but how long were yous trying for? Did you end up conceiving naturally or with help?
So we were trying for
18 months, wasn't it?
18 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we fell pregnant with the first one. And then obviously 2 months and then fell pregnant again.
Yeah.
And natural.
So nearly 2 years.
Yeah, natural.
Yeah, natural.
But I did get a referral to get IVF about 6 months before that.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll get ready for that.
If we wanted to speed up the process of trying to, be pregnant.
Okay.
But, that costs money.
Mm.
And when you get told everything's fine, then just keep trying.
Yeah, fully.
I feel like if it went past like 3 years, then we would definitely go down that route, I think.
I don't know if I would have lasted that long, to be honest. Like, just not to do with the weight, just physically.
That's a lot of energy.
Yeah, that is. That's a lot of overtime.
It's only 12 hours of the whole cycle.
I'm 30 now. I can't last that. No.
Someone said, not a question, but if anyone with kids buys you button-up onesies for the bubba, they hate you.
Oh, yeah.
Is that because when they shit themselves?
No, because they're really annoying.
Oh, they can't get in and out of them.
And you want zippies because they're super quick.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be fidgety on the, change table or whatever.
Of course.
Quickly zip them up, whereas like buttons, you're like,
Yeah, true.
But
that's weird. That seems weird that they even make them with buttons.
Yeah, but there's so many cute outfits with the buttons.
So that's why it's a look thing.
Yeah, but it's not very
Yeah, but then all you got to do is like have a zipper with like a little flap over it and put like fake buttons on there for the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind. Like, whatever. Give me buttons, give me zips. It's all good.
So as soon as we get one with buttons, we'll just like.
I actually have some with buttons, and they're fine.
Oh.
But we'll see.
Yeah, well, you were
There's
right.
a big ship ready to get changed. Like, these fucking buttons. Somebody's asked, I guess you can answer this in regard to pregnancy or in regards to parenthood, but what scares you both the most?
Kids.
No, other kids.
No, teenagers.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I think that's
teenagers.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to deal with teenage side of things.
Yeah.
And the whole, going to school and bullying and all that. And
Yeah.
I mean,
that's pretty scary.
I think we'll be able to relate as best we can. I just want to be able to relate with our kid.
Yeah.
To so they feel safe to be able to talk to us.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good point, actually. Yeah. Like for me, I always think about like, what if they pick friends that I reckon are shit?
Yeah.
Or
that's what I mean.
Or if like they get best mates and, you know, like you have to do that thing where you meet their families and you see them all the time. It's like, what if their parents suck and you have to spend a lot of time with them?
Well, I reckon every parent would relate to that question.
Oh, definitely.
Or like all the birthday parties you have to go to. It's like, oh my God.
Sports events, which like I guess most dads are like, yeah, can't wait for the sport and stuff, and then you end up having a kid that's crap at sport. Like,
yeah. But yeah, scary. I think is ages away. I feel like when they start going to school.
Yeah, you just got a lot of fun coming up. A lot of tired, but a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Everyone says to be ready for opinionated people, like
what other mums and dads?
Yeah, other mums like just get ready to be given opinions.
But I feel like that happens as soon as you fall pregnant, even before you fall pregnant, because we talked about that in that episode. Like, when are you trying for a baby?
Yeah.
And then as soon as you're pregnant,
get married, it's like on.
Yeah. And then, you know, as soon as you fall pregnant, people know and they start asking, what's the name? What's the name? And if you tell them, then they start going like, oh, no, I had a dog with that name. Or like, no, my ex was named that. That's, you know, everyone gives you their opinion on the names and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's our kid, not yours. Shut up.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're not telling anyone the name because...
No. Because we don't want Daryl being hurt.
Have you settled on a definite name?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. How exciting.
All right. What do we got next? Somebody's asked, how's the flaps going?
Good.
Swollen.
Copy.
Things get bigger and stuff.
You just have a lot of pressure and blood flow.
Yeah.
But yeah, they get bigger and darker.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it's normal. You like
Liam can confirm.
No, but like I even went into the doctors and I'm like, oh my God, you know, it's like down there.
And hairy and stuff like that.
Yeah. And she's like, and they're like, oh, that's Lisa, your worries. Like, you know, I was like, yeah, I know, but it's not cute. But yeah, it makes sense. You've got this thing pushing all this pressure down that way.
Yeah. Well, I remember like Kat's very like matter of fact about this sort of stuff. She just tells you like it is.
Yeah.
And we were over their place one day and when she was pregnant with Hallie, she must have been sort of like upside down and like her head was like right near her butt. And so she was like, it literally feels like her head's about to come out my bum hole. It must be the weirdest feeling.
Oh, it is.
Who found out first?
Me.
You would assume so.
Oh, no, maybe that's the question. Who did we tell first?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Well,
I knew.
I knew. Okay, so
The baby came to me in a dream.
So I knew 12 days after we had sex that I was pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I knew instantly. Just
Then who was
Was
the
it
first
like
person
a
we told?
feeling that you had or because you missed your period?
no,
or?
well, my period wasn't till like 5 days later.
Right.
So you just know, like women know their body. Like things were weird. Like I was getting like really weird cramping down there, and then I just felt so off, like just not myself. And it was weird because we were actually going down to Burleigh to Rick Shaw's to have lunch. And then I was like really umming and ahhing about getting a cocktail.
Mm-hmm. She got one.
But I got one. So it was my last cocktail. And as soon as I got home, I did a pregnancy test and it was positive.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, who was the first? Oh, I told Kelly.
Okay.
Because we had a girlfriend's hens.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Literally a week later.
Mm-hmm.
So I needed someone there to help me pretend to drink.
Oh.
So do you remember I posted a photo of Taneil at the tap?
Yeah.
Of the vodka bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. And you had it filled with water.
So Kelly was, getting the vodka bottle and pretending to make me drinks and stuff. But yeah, that was super early. Like I was only like 5 weeks or 4 weeks or something.
So this is Kelly DeWedger.
Kelly DeWedger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now
Secret sidekick.
Yeah.
And I was going to tell you on a podcast.
Yeah.
And then that was a stitch up.
Yeah.
It just kept taking too long. I was like, no, I need to tell.
Yeah, and then didn't you text me or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, we just told.
Because you were going to be one of the first people to know. And then she's like, oh, we kept postponing the podcast. I was like, oh.
But yeah, and then you told, close friends and then family and then.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just the first time was a bit more, the FaceTiming parents and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little more, it had to be parents first in that, but this time it's just like, who are we seeing next?
Yeah. Fully.
Yeah.
Things you wish you knew before being pregnant. So anything you've discovered that nobody told you about?
Not really.
The fake contractions. Taneil started getting
Braxton
Hicks. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know about them till last night.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, but I knew about those, but nothing's really surprised me. If anything, I've had a really good pregnancy.
Cool.
So, but yeah, nothing. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I wish I'd known. Is there anything you wish you'd known?
No. I wish I knew that it's we're doing this course, this
hypnobirthing
on Sunday. I thought it was just first of all, being in the workforce, you when you hear the word course, you're just like, I'm like, oh, it should be only like 2 hours or something. We're just going to run through like, this is what's going to happen. Yeah, sweet as.
Do a JSA.
Yeah, and then Taneil said the other day, it's like, no, it goes for 9 hours. I'm like, oh shit, I've got to be prepared for this.
9 hours like in one
sitting. It's a full day.
Good
course.
Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But I need to mentally prepare for a full day course.
Absolutely.
I think anyone does, no matter what it is.
And we're basically doing it for you.
I know.
For you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So this is the whole part of me trying to know
what my body's going through and
to be able to help.
Okay.
For him to be my voice. So yeah, we're basically
because apparently when you're pregnant you lose your voice.
In the room. Apparently you just lose. You just want to be in the zone. You want to be. Do you know what I mean?
Present. Yeah.
And it kind of teaches you to, be more, I guess, in tune with your body and, not be afraid of birth and
right. We don't really have
the breathing techniques
but we don't have a plan. On the day, we're just going to go with the flow.
Okay.
So
I'm assuming hypnobirthing, some kind of hypnosis is involved.
Well, it's more like in tune with your body, kind of a spiritual kind of
like
thing.
Meditating, basically.
Like have like certain music playing if you want and stuff like that, essential oils.
It's basically learning how to stay calm throughout this.
Right.
Instead of panic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And she teaches you, well, this is what we're made to do, like our bodies.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless, you physically your pelvis is too small or something happens
because it can be quite traumatic experience for a lot of people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is that women are naturally evolved to be able to do this, but it is still trauma.
Yeah.
And so it has to be dealt with appropriately in postnatal care and whatnot, which is something that our health system really doesn't do very well, like pelvic floor examinations and follow up and whatnot. So it really is up to couples to look into that stuff for themselves.
Yeah.
So this hypnotherapy thing is going to be really good, but then there's, additional follow up again to rebuild that pelvic floor and then just to rebuild your energy and chi after something like that happening and ongoing care.
Yeah. Well, the lady that we're doing it through, she actually has postpartum courses as well.
Yeah, cool.
For mums. So yeah, I'll probably do those as well.
Yeah. Because that's something that's been really interesting for me is I have postnatal clients. And so one of my clients had triplets and she had 11 centimeters of abdominal separation.
Oh.
So that's something that is like very, very common for most births is the rectus abdominis will separate to allow for, the growth of the baby and whatnot. And so, it went from 11 centimeters and I'm pretty sure it's completely closed now. And,
wow.
she had a physio that told her it's not going to fully close ever.
Yeah.
And it has.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So it's pretty incredible what our bodies are capable of. And then especially when they're looked after well.
Did she go to this physio on a Friday afternoon by any chance? It's not going to happen. I got biz to go to.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you kind of answered this, but somebody's question is, what is your birth plan?
Just going in open-minded.
Yeah.
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 Just having all the info first and taking it as it comes.
Yeah. And obviously, if it does become too hard and I get really tired and I can't, take the pain, I'll definitely, ask for medication or the epidural.
Yeah. Because it gets to a point where it is too late for the epidural.
Yeah. When you're a certain amount of centimeters or if your labor is going too quick.
Yeah, okay.
So, we'll see. I have no expectations really. I don't know.
But you see, we watched this thing on TV last night. This chick on the news, she had a healthy baby, 9 weeks preemie, wasn't it?
Yep.
Which is where we're at now.
Yeah, wow.
And I go to Taneil, I'm like, we've got... should we maybe pack a bag now?
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Hectic.
Because how early is early now?
Yeah. It's interesting how there's no right answer for this stuff because you guys don't have a birth plan.
No.
But you're getting all the information and then just seeing what happens on the day and how you feel and whatnot.
Yeah.
Which I think is like it's kind of a plan in and of itself to have no plan.
Yeah.
But I think that's a really cool way of doing it. And then other people I've heard of who have very, very specific plans. They account for every situation. Like if this happens, respond this way, do not do this.
Yeah. Obviously we'll have those things, but we're not set on I want a C-section.
Yeah.
Or, do you know what I mean?
I don't want to set up for disappointment, put it that way.
I want to give birth on all fours. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to give birth on all fours or squatting or kneeling over a bed or something because, that's better for the body and that's gravity.
Yeah.
The natural way of, I guess it's your bowel movements.
Yeah.
If you're squatting a little bit, it's way easier.
Yeah.
So I feel that's how a baby's going to come.
Yeah. So naturally on all fours, it actually opens up the birth canal.
Yeah.
And so you're not pushing uphill then.
Yeah.
So all your muscle contractions actually assist the baby to come out that way and you've got gravity on your side.
Yeah.
So
Well, apparently it's meant to help prevent, tearing and stuff like that.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah. So it's better for you and for the baby. There's far less trauma involved. And that's something that I only learned a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. Because in movies, you always see them on their back with the legs up in the stirrups. And it's that's just how it happens. And
No, well, I saw this video on Instagram and it was showing that a lady with her legs literally up like this and it actually made her pelvis close in, when her legs are like this. So when they brought her legs closer, her pelvis actually opened up wider.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much why doctors making us open our legs so wide.
Yeah.
And no wonder people are getting 3 and 4 degree tears.
Yeah.
When they're laying down.
Yeah, exactly. And that's one of the, like I spoke about, these kind of archaic traditions that have always been part of the current medical system that we have more information now. Why are we still doing it this old way? It's really bizarre how slow this stuff moves and takes to be accepted by mainstream.
Yeah.
But the more that what's cool is that, living in the age of information that we do and everything's at our fingertips is that couples now do all this research for themselves and go, no, this is how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
So maybe that's going to be the zeitgeist or the catalyst to actually change what happens in these processes.
Yeah.
Which is super interesting.
Yeah.
How many babies would you guys like?
2.
2?
Yeah, 2.
What happens if the next one's triplets?
We'll have 3. Maybe give one away.
Give one away?
Yeah.
3 total.
Yeah.
So we'll keep the 2 best ones.
Yeah, we'll keep the 2 best ones.
Oh, gosh. But no, just 2, please. That would be nice. and close together.
Yeah. But we know the theory. It happens when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what you get.
Yeah.
Lucky dip.
Yep.
Well, that's all the questions that we had. What else? What excites you? What do you like? You know, do you?
This is a question that gets asked a lot. Is like, are you ready? Are you ready? Like, can you ever be
No
ready?
one ever is. No one can ever be ready.
See, my theory is just I'm doing this now. Whatever. Tomorrow, if there's a kid, I guess I'm doing that now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the most common thing I've heard from every parent is it's like whether you think you're ready or you don't think you are, you're just not. No one's ever ready.
No.
You don't know what to expect. And then it's there and you just adapt. Like life changes because it has to.
Yeah.
And, you know, most people who really enjoy parenthood, they all go, it's just worth it anyway. You adapt, you just do.
Yeah.
And like you look at your kid and you have so much love for them that it's just worth it anyway. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone say it's a shit idea to do it.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
So
If anything, they can't remember their life before.
Yeah.
Like once their kids are here.
postnatal is something that I keep an eye on though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's important to pay attention to your life now, but don't miss it too much. Like it's look forward to what life is going to bring and how you can enjoy that.
Yeah, that there's a whole new journey on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't want to have to. I don't want to fall into a trap where I miss my old life.
Oh, yeah.
Because like I love my life now, but I can't wait to have this life still with someone else.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it will obviously fundamentally change.
I know, yeah.
But doesn't make it any less exciting.
Yeah.
No.
Just there'll be curveballs. But what's life at the moment has got curveballs every day, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like the way the world is, it's just like, oh, it's just another fucking spanner in the works, isn't it? It's exciting.
Just another job on the list.
Yeah. I'm still going to do shit.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're doing like prenatal now to assist with like postnatal recovery, like for both of you, or to prep yourselves to get ready for that lifestyle?
I think we'll focus, like in the last podcast, I said that Taneil and I, we like to go to new places and try new things.
Yeah.
I think we'll be having those new things.
Yeah.
I feel like still doing some of our old things.
Yeah.
Like the baby should like work into our life, if that makes sense.
I love it.
We shouldn't work
Yeah.
around the baby's life. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like
I understand parents that can't do things now because they've got their kids. Sometimes, and I know this for a fact, everyone uses their kids sometimes as an excuse to get out of doing something.
Yeah, absolutely.
sleep schedules and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, I mean like when they don't want to go somewhere, they'll just say,
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
They can just say, "Oh no, he's got to have a nap at this time," or
Yeah.
which is fine.
But at the same time, I want to be able to involve. I like the idea when, like Ryan Caff, for example, all our friends, they bring their kid along.
Yeah. That's what you want. You want
that's what I want.
that to be included. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, a lot of those things that people will do is getting their babies used to loud noises early on and sleeping through it. So then it's like, we can go out for dinner or like for coffee during their nap time and they're going to be fine in the pram.
Yeah.
Like getting them used to that stuff. So, like Taneil, do you have a plan for postnatal, like getting the recovery of your body, like your schedule?
Yeah, I guess so. But it's so hard to say because I don't know how he's going to be. So, you know.
In a perfect world, we'll just go back to the gym.
Yeah, like I can't wait to go to the gym. I'm going to do, like I've already got this thing. I'm going to do the January challenge. Like, do you know what I mean? I've got all these things I want to do, but it all depends on.
Yeah, how he is.
Yeah, like I don't know if he's going to be a sick baby or, do you know what I mean? So I definitely have things in the works like that I want to do. Like I definitely want to do another challenge in January, but we'll just see because that makes me like mentally happy, like going to the gym.
Sure.
And like, because I've definitely missed that.
Yeah.
Also got to keep an eye on this little fella down here. Make sure he's doing all right.
Oh, he's stretching.
So we took him to the park before because we knew there's going to be some things happening at home today.
Oh, yeah.
With guests. And we thought, well, we'll tucker him out at the park first. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
He looks
so snoozy. He looks even smaller when he's asleep. It's stumpy little legs. So cute.
He's so cute. But yeah, postpartum.
So like, do you have anyone lined up like a physio or?
Yeah, so I've got an amazing chiro at the moment, Georgia. She specialises in babies and kids and pregnancy and everything like that. So I've been seeing her because my back is aching at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'll continue to see her after and probably take him there and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll probably do like those classes that I told you about with the hypnobirthing lady.
Yeah, cool.
Postpartum, they're like mama circles. So a bunch of mums get together and they, I guess, talk about what's going on. And
yeah, I guess it's a wild thing. Like, I still haven't been there myself, but from what I've gathered from watching all of our friends that have had kids is that like, that's probably one of the biggest things is like getting ready for that recovery and that life, because straight away, like you're going to be at home with Bubba. You're probably going to be pretty tired for a while and not able to do a lot of stuff. Like, and the breadwinner in the relationship, like, even if it's a same sex couple, whoever is going back to work feels a lot of pressure to provide, then still be able to help you. Like, so it's having those plans of like, well, who does a midnight feed when, someone's got to get up at 4 a.m. to go to work. Yeah. The physical recovery is because, like, in my opinion, our medical system does not do enough for women.
No, they don't.
So they really have to have a good chiro, physio, holistic coach, somebody like that that's going to help them, particularly with the healing of the pelvic floor and the abdominals, because they go through so much trauma.
Yeah.
And that's really important to, like, your next pregnancy as well as, just your future well-being.
Yeah. So I'm doing all that pelvic floor stuff at the moment with Georgia.
Yeah.
So, which is interesting because it feels like I'm going to pee every time.
Yeah.
But just trying to do that as much as I can.
And then on top of that as well is the emotional side of things. Like a lot of people experience FOMO, they get postnatal depression. So it's also having those things in place and scheduled and ready of like your support group, like friends that you can go out with. Yeah. Maybe like some people might benefit from having like a counselor or a psychologist ready to go just to help them through that stage. Yeah. But like both people involve both parents, like, because the guys need that just as much as well. Sorry to just put it as a hetero term, but that's the easiest. So, whoever is the one that's not dealing with the physical pregnancy does need some extra support because they have that added pressure as well of trying to be a caretaker. So
I definitely agree. But we're very fortunate. We have a lot of friends and family that have kids and
that just want to help as well.
Yeah.
That's why that all goes back to your support network. It's always good to have good friends. Yeah. It's always great to have good friends, to be honest. But
super lucky, like, to have.
And be open with everyone. Mm-hmm. I think it just always helps. And no one's like once you have that, once you're open with the people that you know that are close to you, so much help is given.
Yeah. I suppose like even for people who aren't like quite there yet, but know that they want to have kids in the future, it's like they can learn a lot from you guys. I even remember one of our friends, they had their first probably like 8 or 9 years ago, and she was so upfront, being just like, nobody told me how disgusting it is to be pregnant. Like all these extra things that happen that nobody ever talked about because I guess that's how it used to be, is like, no, it's all a very private experience. And it's like, it shouldn't be like that. Like, it's all natural and normal and everybody does it. So
we've decided to go on Facebook Live when the birth is happening.
Beautiful.
My God.
Nah, we won't.
Definitely not.
No, we won't.
We could vlog it though. Would that be interesting?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't.
Get the angles right.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later. That's a video that doesn't need to go out.
Yeah, but I think I love watching.
We can do it for
birth
us.
vlogs. No, you don't get your vagina in there. You have it like set up on a tripod, like, there.
Yeah. Maybe we'll set up a
I think it's just good to look. Oh yeah. I think it's good to look back on, to like just us.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd like to look at it and then.
We've never watched our wedding video.
Oh really?
What?
Oh, we watched just that little snippet.
Oh, no, we haven't watched
thing.
the whole footage.
No,
yeah.
so we got a thing of the whole day, and we've never watched it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it goes for like 19 hours or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good thing you paid for it.
Yeah. It's there for one day.
You will watch it one day. That's the thing.
One day.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's cool to do a birth vlog just to look back on.
Well, this is part
Well,
of
there you go. It's decided. They're doing a birth vlog.
Yeah. Okay. That threw a spanner in the works just like that. Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us, Taneil. It's good to have you on the show.
That's okay. Anytime.
Check will be in the mail.
We'll bill you later.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the end of that chapter.
I think that's,
I guess we'll do a follow-up.
Yeah.
We'll do a follow-up.
Yeah.
After the baby's here?
Yeah, I think so. Because we'll talk about the whole thing, that's what's happened.
Yeah, true.
There'll be a big story behind it.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Cool.
He's moving.
he's moving.
Exciting.
Taneil did a Lorna Jane shoot the other day.
I saw that. That's
How's
cool.
that?
Because they got
So
like
random.
a maternity range.
Yeah. They've just really knuckled down into maternity.
Cool.
So, but yeah, it's really super, way out of my comfort zone. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Anyone who knows me knows I would never do that.
I
Was
would
it fun,
never
though?
model. Anyway, she's on the Lorna Jane website now. All right.
I was just like, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
But why not? I mean, it's so funny.
I feel like if it before like pregnancy, because I would have been so hard on my body. Oh my God, am I fit enough? Like, are my abs, like, do you know what I mean? My arms, like, but you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, they can't really judge you.
Yeah.
And they actually really didn't. Like, you know, when they did the back shot of the crop, I was like, oh, like, you know, the
yeah.
extra back fat. They're like, no, like, because, you know, we want it realistic. You're a mum. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they want to, you know, if you go on the Instagram now, you'll see they've started promoting a lot of different body sizes as well.
Yeah.
So they're trying to be really diverse.
Yeah, that's cool. I've noticed a lot of brands are starting to do that, like
Yeah.
making everything a bit more raw, realistic. Like you notice things aren't photoshopped and touched up as much anymore. Like Ran pointed out to me, we're going past bras and things at like the shopping centre, and like all the girls that they've got are differing body sizes, not wearing makeup. So it's like,
that's good. Hey,
people have blemishes. They're natural. It's not an ugliness. It's like part of our individual beauty. So like, why do we all have to be like shimmering, perfect, smooth? Like,
yeah.
So
the marketing girl I was dealing with, she said they're trying to be more relatable to everyone.
Yeah.
And I guess if you see someone on a website that looks like you or has the same body as you,
people will be more inclined.
Yeah. Whereas before you've got like these skinny, like beautiful models that are like 6 foot. Like, I wouldn't be able to wear those leggings, like, because they're too long, or like, do you know what I mean? Like, it just wouldn't look like that on me.
Yeah. Like, it is a sales tactic for them, you know, because it does get people to resonate more. But at the same time, like, I still think it has a positive flow-on effect of like just the general psychology of people feeling more included and happy about themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of us still use filters on Instagram. That's the only
filters
thing.
are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun. But I mean, like, if I've got an option between one or the other, like, I look at without a filter, I'm like,
you have a favorite.
yeah.
Yeah, but like boys generally, we don't, you know, diverge too much from what we know.
Yeah.
So it's like, I found that one. I like that one. Use that one.
I feel like we get so like in a hole.
But sometimes Taneil start film one with my face, and then I just go, I noticed straight. I'm like,
he's got lashes or something. No, but he'll put the lashes on you, but not on me. It's so weird.
Anyway,
we're getting way off topic.
No,
we're talking about filters and Instagram.
Yeah, because Lorna Jane are all about the no filter.
Yeah.
That's my segue there.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, in case you didn't catch on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't explain it very well. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Taneil, do you want to end it by pressing that orange button at the top there?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bye, guys.
No, not that one.
That one.
That's a red one.
All right. See ya.